Irashaimase! Hello and welcome to Fitaurus Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Fitaurus. On the menu today, we'll be doing a taste test of Project Root, recently released for the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation Vita. What kind of taste will this indie shoot-em-up go and have? Let's get cooking and find out. Alright, here we are at the main menu of Project Root. Looking at the options real quick, there's not really a whole lot there, just music volume and sound effects volume, so we'll go ahead and jump right in. So I have played the tutorial already, so we can just go ahead and jump right past that and go into the first stage, presentation card. Our main objective is to destroy their main refinery in this area. It will cause considerable damage to their full production capability, and it'll be our presentation card to Watts and his corporation. Do we have any upgrades? I have 0 XP points, so nope. Nothing I can do as far as upgrades go. Let's go ahead and jump in. So, as the first man needed fire, the modern man craves for all kinds of energy sources, most of them under the Prometheus Corporation control. But its leader, Demento Watts, holds ambition far beyond that. Lance Rockport lived his firsthand in his childhood, when his neighborhood far plains was swept away by Prometheus and their merciless expansion plans. Times passed and Lance joined the rebel group Arcturus in search of freedom he had lost in his childhood. Today his adventure begins. Freedom is now in his hands. Here we are, the Far Plains Cannon. Sync, are you there? I hear you loud and clear. How do you feel, Lance? After this, there's no way to see you back. I've spent years training for this moment. I know what's at stake. I'm ready. And here we go. Are you ready? Alright, so here's our ship. Movement-wise, we've got the ability to move forward, back, and strafe. Then we can also turn the ship using, so that's all with the left stick, and you can also turn with the right. Enemies are indicated in our mini-map in the bottom corner there, and as they approach, or if they're on the edge of our view, it looks like they show up as red arrows. So we can kind of identify where enemies are. So I don't know if enemies spawn infinite or not. So let's go ahead and head towards that red dot. I'm assuming that's our goal. Destroy all these punks. So there's two kinds of fire. There's your ground shot, which goes and hits where that reticule on the screen is. Then there's also your main cannon. That one goes and fires out straight. I'm not sure for what distance, since it goes and actually runs off screen. Movement, let's see, wise, it feels ever so sluggish. Maybe that might just go and be my perception of it from the other kind of games that I've been going and playing recently, but yeah, sluggish I think is the best way to go and describe it. And the enemies definitely dodgy, well, at least the ones that aren't fixed stationary emplacements. Whew boy, I am not doing very well, taking damage left and right. So I'm not sure if I actually have to be going and destroying these ground installations as well, but where they're destructible, I'm going to go and just take the time to go and blow them up. Maybe I'll have like some need of that later. Objective complete. What the? Looks like a shield. That wasn't part of the plan. What do we do? I've traced similar energy signature to the nearby installation. They're probably with power source. I'll have to take them out. On it. Disable the shield disable shield power generators. So I wonder if it's possible with our upgrades to go and increase our speed. But for right now, I'd love something like Afterburner or a speed boost of some sort. What do we have here? Oh yeah, there's also a special that looks like a shield. Cool. Oh, we can't ram our way through the enemies with it. And it doesn't seem very long lasting either. So we do go and have special weapons that the enemies have been going and dropping that we can go and pick up. Like, ooh, that's pretty awesome. A nice, that one is, looks like a homing missile swarm. We gotta go and say, enemies that are just off screen being indicated with those red arrows is a little bit distracting in my mind. It's almost, I'm getting confused going and thinking that's the direction of my objective, where it's just enemies that are just barely out of our view. I wonder if there would have been a better way to go and indicate the enemies rather than the red indicators, or clearer indicator on screen and not just in the mini map of where our objectives are. So the game is not voiced, so I'm missing all kinds of messages that seem to be popping up in the lower right hand corner. And the enemies have definitely been coming at me pretty fast and furious. So in the top right, it looks like we've got our points indicator. Looks like life's next to that. The green is I'm assuming our health. Then underneath that, level bar. So I'm assuming we'll go and get points for upgrades once we go and level up, but I haven't seen any change of movement in that one. So okay, based off of the mini map, it looks like these are our shield generators. I wish it would had some sort of indication on screen that they were, like maybe going and highlighting them in some sort of color, or surrounding them with like some sort of red reticule saying, hey, these are your targets, foo. I do like how, even though I was saying it feels sluggish, oh, that's kind of awesome. I wonder if you can go and blow it up. So it looks like that turret's missiles are going and smacking right into that shield generator. So terrain definitely affects enemy shot trajectory. Wait, did those missiles... Oh, there's somebody behind me. I'm gonna get blown up here. Okay, shield generators are down, so I need to destroy the refinery complex. Hopefully get some like life pickups as well. There's a repair. So I definitely think I need to be doing a better job of going and using those special weapons I'm going and picking up. I think it would go and help speed up the process of going and taking out our enemies. Let's dive right into this complex. Let's destroy the storage facility. Is that where I'm at? Okay, so at least on the mini-map, the secondary objectives are highlighted in yellow, primary objectives are highlighted in red. I still kind of wish that they were that there was some sort of indication of what the targets that I'm shooting for are on the what kind of target or what kind of objectives or targets I'm going and shooting for are on my actual screen and not just in the tiny mini-map in the corner. Having to go and shift my focus back and forth. It's proving to... oh, dang it. Lost life. Proving difficult. I keep on forgetting to go and shift to my ground fire weapon. Okay, looks like half of the targets have been taken out. It's primarily these storage tanks that I appear to go and be blowing up. Going and taking a lot of fire from those enemy missiles. Let's see if I can't. They're everywhere! Oh, that's part of why it seems like they're everywhere. So if I don't destroy them successfully in their first pass, these seeker missiles are going and coming around for a second pass. This is like definitely an advantage to go in and continuously firing both your main cannon and your ground cannon, destroy any missiles that are coming your way. And last one. Okay, objective complete. Time for me to go. Strange signal in the area, but I'm just supposed to blow up the refinery. Engage enemy patrols. Wow. Okay, second life lost. So we have another objective to go and check out. It does look like I have been going and gaining some experience while I've been going and flying around destroying the enemies. The blue experience bar has actually been going up, even though it doesn't look like it, so maybe you just go and gain experience at a slower clip than I was expecting. Wow. I think I might be trying to go and charge through these enemies a little bit too recklessly. Or once again, like I said, maybe I'm not using the special weapons enough. Still, no end to these guys. I keep on moving towards that. Investigate the unknown energy signature. Come on, somebody wants to go and drop me some health. Okay, another enemy base. Uh-oh. Now prepare to die. Ooh. Well, looks like we are up against our first boss. Unfortunately, at the same time, we're also being swarmed by tons of small fry. Bam. Sweet. Some life up. I'm not sure if I just don't have that much health or if you just don't go and spawn. Wow. Where have I been taking all that damage from? Probably running into these small, like, enemies. So I love the ship design that this game goes and has. The fighter that I'm going and flying, the enemy ships, that boss looked awesome. Sweet. Alright, well, that's it for stage 1. I think I'll go ahead and call that good for my quick look at the title. So, I'll be right back with my thoughts here in just a second. There we have it, Project Root. To be honest, I don't think the chef can go and give this one a recommendation this time around. The best way I can go and describe the taste of this one, bland. There's not a whole lot that's inspiring in this one. I like the ship designs, but the combat itself felt kind of dull and frustrating. I was definitely commenting that I felt like you were going and moving too slow. Even after getting at least one speed upgrade, it kind of felt that way. I was having issues with going and how it was indicating targets. I did realize after going back and playing it that there's a green arrow that points you towards your next objectives, but even that only goes and makes things just a little bit better. And the music, so dull, monotonous. Going and playing the second stage with how long the stages are and just the same music track going and looping over and over again, it was definitely lacking impact. And that's kind of the best way I can go and describe it, is it just lacks impact. There wasn't a whole lot that I could go and say that made it go and stand out as anything other than tedious, free-roaming shoot-'em-up. And that's unfortunate. So there we are, Project Root. If you're interested in going and checking it out with based off of what you saw today, then at least I can go and say that the price point isn't half bad. It's $10 on the PSN, and that's cross-buy, so it'll go and get you the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita version. And on opening week, it's 30% off, so $7. Well, as always, thank you so much for coming out and joining me, and I hope to go and see you again next time.